So, guys, officially it has been confirmed. Marcus Rashford to FC Barcelona for a season-long loan. And as a Barca fan, personally, I'm not happy about it. How did we go from getting close to signing Nico Williams to now signing a Manchester United reject? A team like Manchester United, like a reject from Manchester United, who were 14th last year. It's crazy. So as a Barca fan, I'm not too happy about it. We tried to sign Nico Williams, it didn't work. We tried Luis Diaz, it didn't work as well. So I think Rashford was the third choice, and then we had to settle for Rashford. Rashford hasn't been the Rashford we have known for like a few seasons now, like 2 or 3 seasons now. His form has been bad. His attitude, his mentality. He had a decent season at Aston Villa last season. It wasn't too good. It was okay. It was like average season. We don't expect average results from a player like Rashford. So it's, as I said, I'm not happy about it. It's a big gamble. I feel like because we couldn't get Nico Williams and Luis Diaz, our president felt like he had to do something. He just had to sign someone with a name, because the only thing that seems like a positive here is that there might still be a player in him. There might still be a good player, or the Rashford you still remember, because mind you, he's not that old. He's 27. So there might still be that Rashford in him. So the name makes like it cushions the fall, but it's still not a good sign if you think about it. Because I mean, look at Liverpool, look at even Real Madrid. Everyone is going crazy and signing like top talents in the market. So hey, I don't know. Let's see what happens about this. So let's talk a little bit about that. So did Barca really need to sign Rashford? That's the first question. That was the first question that came to mind when I saw the Nico Williams deal fall apart. Because even Nico Williams, I watched ESPN FC. There were some pundits who were like even saying Nico Williams wasn't even necessary. So when we didn't get Nico Williams and we started going for Luis Diaz and Rashford and all that, I was actually confused because Rafinha had the best season of his career playing on the left. And that was when Nico Williams was supposed to play. So when we didn't get him, we could just stick to what we were doing last season. So now that Rashford is coming, are you going to change the whole system for Rashford? Because Rashford is not a player you change the system for. That's my problem now. What is his role going to be in the team? He's probably going to be a rotator. Looking at Rashford, I don't think he's going to get a starting place every week, week in, week out, because there's no way Hansi Flick is changing the whole team for a player like Rashford. Maybe if he starts doing better than we expect, maybe it's possible. But for now, I don't think he's good. Rashford is going to start or anything. So if you think about it, his salary is what 14 million, 14 million net a year, and Barca is going to be covering all that. And I don't think Rashford is worth that. I don't think they said he took a huge pay cut and even came down to that. So I'm even surprised it's still that much. So hey, I don't know. Let's see. And finally, my prayer is that Hansi Flick is able to get that player out of Rashford, because, mind you, if there's any manager who can do that, Hansi Flick will be one of them, because he did same to Serge Gnabry at Bayern a few seasons ago, and then that's what has made him that's what made him prominent, brought him back into the limelight, because he after he left Arsenal he went downhill, and then he came back up, and it was due to this same Hansi Flick guy who. So I just pray he can do something similar with Rashford to bring the Rashford we know. And if they're able to work on Rashford to bring the player that we know out, that attack will be deadly. And you know, if you look at the forwards in Barca, Lewandowski, Yamal, Rafinha, all the attacking midfielders and the wingers and everything. most of them aren't the type of player to run in behind. Barca have been lacking that. So last season when we had that a little bit in Rafinha, someone to run in behind and break the lines and everything. So looking at Rashford, he's that kind of player who can run and stuff. And I feel like he wants to play for Barca. Even though he's lucky to get this transfer, he can see that he has wanted to play for Barca for a long time. So I mean that's another positive too. He's one of those guys who can run in behind. Sometimes I think he can also play in the number 9 role where he can come on and replace Lewandowski in some of the matches. So all in all, I'll give this like a 45 rating over 45%. Yeah, 45% rating because there are few positives, but mostly it's negative. For me, I don't think Rashford is going to do much. But hey, let's hope for the best. As